Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for another installment of the Steam Shuffle. And today we are looking at Kung Fu Strike, The Warrior's Rise. My name is Asher, and join me as we take an Eastern adventure of epic proportions down our Kung Fu adventures. That made absolutely no sense. I'm sorry. It's difficult for me to improv story like that. This is a game by Kuok. I believe it's Kuok or Kuok Software. Not really familiar with their other works, but I did pick this one up, probably either in a bundle or on sale, as a lot of them I do. And I was kind of surprised. Kung Fu Strike is single player or co-op. It is a beat 'em up that it has more of a focus on combos, and you can do some insane combos in this. So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what we think, get a first impressions of it. I've got maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours into it, so kind of have an idea of how it works. I have played the co-op. I have not played the single player. So we'll see how difficult it is on the single player for sure. Before we start, options real quick. Controls are rebindable. So that's always good. What do you mean? That's always good to see as rebindable controls. That's about all it has going for it in options. So you have your separate volume sliders here. I like to see that. I don't like the presets. I like completely controllable volume sliders. But other than that, that's it. That's all the options you got. You got vibrate, camera shake, cutscenes, tutorials, and volume. And brightness, of course. But that is it. It's kind of a 2.5, almost 3D brawler. I believe it would be classified as a 2D brawler, but it is a 3D environment. No, it would be a 3D environment for sure. Not even 2.5D. But we're going to jump in, take a look. I don't remember exactly where I'm at, or if I have to start from the beginning since I'm doing single player for the first time. Yeah, okay. So I can still go back to the ones I've beaten under the multiplayer. That's cool. Okay. So I'm going to go back to some of the earlier levels because this one is fucking hard. I'm not going to start on that one. I want to kind of show off the combat a little bit more where I'm actually fairly decent before I get to where I get my ass beat. So we'll just jump right into it. We're going to do it on normal difficulty. You do have your different moves and power-ups that you can go through. So you have your combos that are pretty basic to pull off. There's quite a few that you can unlock as far as I can see. Not much in the way of equipment so far, so basically just stat boosts. And then my army, you actually you'll get a chance to summon guys that will help you fight the onslaught of enemies that is coming at you. And story, there is one. Couldn't really tell you what it is because I skip through it every time because I'm not really interested in it. I'm interested in kicking the shit out of people. All right, so these first levels are kind of more of a just showing you how to play. But you'll see the combos coming out of nowhere here. I mean, you just hold down the button. Just hold down the button. You'll keep hitting dude in face. Nope. Oh, and swap it up. Okay, so I missed the swap, but it's almost like a quick time event and a beat 'em up at the same time. Just keep punching money out of them. Oh, switch over to the A button there. I am playing with controller, obviously. I'm not playing with keyboard and mouse. I haven't tried it with keyboard and mouse. But I figured this one's probably pretty easy to do. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do this one with keyboard. I just prefer a lot of games with controller other than my FPSs, really. Or my RTSs and whatnot. You know, the obvious ones. But yeah, this is pretty basic. It's probably not the best level to really show this off in. And I think, now that I'm playing single player, I think it really shines in the multiplayer more. For sure, I think. There we go. Do a power attack to them. Kick him right in the face. That little thing that I just picked up, that is to summon my little army guys, I believe. So we'll try that here in just a sec. But they throw a lot of people at you at once. And you have your air attacks, which is A. Your X, which is your quick attacks, which you just hold down and keep hitting them. And then that was an X and A combo power hit, which I believe takes your meter to do, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that takes your meter. All right. So that was it. That was that level. We're going to leave the stage. Pretty basic when you start out. I mean, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of skill involved in this one. Really at all. I still kind of feel like some of these levels are still almost a tutorial trying to teach you how to do certain things. And I've got that feeling all the way up to the one that I'm on currently. So we're going to beat the hell out of some more guys here with our windmill punches. Just keep holding down the button. Definitely way more difficult in single player than it is co-op, because I think it's the same amount of enemies, and 2-on-1 versus 4-on-1, obviously better odds. But it's almost like a quick time event. So I guess this would be the second time I played it. The first time, as I said, was in co-op, and I had quite a bit of fun with co-op. Single player? I'm starting to change my mind on this. There you have it, folks. Mid-video, mid-impression changing. This is kinda... It was fun for the first hour or so. Not so much now. I'm kinda disappointed. Perspective's completely different. Camera-wise in single player. It's actually rotating around my target. It does not do that in multiplayer. It's more of a top-down view. Which obviously... Oh, shit. Obviously you would need... Damn it. In the multiplayer environment... But yeah, this guy is pretty much just a quick time event. I've fought a boss that had a little bit more to it than just the quick time events. I mean, you had to stay out of the fire and stay out of the bad stuff, but I went down. Son of a bitch. Let's go to the level menu. And let's go to the last level that I was on, because this one actually feels like a level. Every other one up to that point, except this guy and this guy, the bosses, just felt like a tutorial level. This one doesn't. This one has a more of a finally starting the game type feel. But this is when you learn how to do the My Army. And there's a lot of abilities I have not unlocked, so perhaps... Okay, bombs hurt me too. Perhaps it will get a little more in-depth. But for some reason, I highly doubt it. Call me a cynic. Call me a skeptic. But I don't think it's going to get much more difficult than what I'm currently doing. Which is simply reflex-driven combos. You hold down the button until it tells you to press a different button. And if you want to clear out the entire area, you press 2 buttons at once. I blew myself up again. I really should stop doing that. Kick all of those guys in the face. The sound effects, man, the sound effects give it some impact. I'll give it that. You really feel like you're crushing bones in this. And like it is fun for the first hour or so. I think maybe if this was one that I went right into it and just started recording, I probably would have a better opinion of it. But now that I've played a little bit of it, and I'm going into this after playing the multiplayer, which is a little bit better, I don't know. So this big old guy, he's got some tornado things we gotta dodge, which I just did horribly. Oh yeah, I can dodge. Huh. Imagine that. And apparently I'm not very good at dodging these. Can I just hit him? Whoop. No. Alright. Let's kick him. Yeah. Dragon kick. Whoop. Okay, let's get out of the way there. Just run back in. You can deflect, you can block. Ah, God, that tornado just tore me up all the way to the back. All right, run back up here. He's gonna throw another one. Okay, I don't know how you dodge those. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna kick him a few times. Start karate. Oh my God. So this is why I'm stuck on this part, because you do the damage to him to the point where you start dropping those bombs, as you just saw there. And then you hit the bombs towards him. And that's how you do the damage to it. But I cannot, for the life of me, figure out the best way to dodge those tornadoes. Like, they just tear me up. Let's tear these... Let's break through the little minions here real quick. There we go. Get back into the Bane boss. Maybe we can do a little bit better this time. I think if it wasn't a hold and it actually had to mash that button, the X button, it'd feel a little bit better on the combos, because just holding it down, I guess if you do tap it, it doesn't do it quite as fast, and it's not really a snap attack at that point. So maybe that's just, this could very well be a lack of understanding on my part. how this whole combo system works in this game, but I'm not really digging this one anymore. I'm sorry I keep saying that. It's just I'm still playing it. I want to try to beat this boss again. It kind of feels kind of cheap. It is very arcadey, and it feels like, damn it, maybe it was designed to eat quarters, like that kind of cheap, which would make sense. And if that's the case, then they did a wonderful job at that. If you're supposed to die like that. But I feel like I don't like games that cheap me out of easy deaths. Like that tornado. How the hell are you supposed to dodge that? Are you supposed to block it instead of dodge it? Because I don't feel like I should be able to block a tornado, but I could be wrong. He stomps that bomb. That's nice. And I get blown up, and I'm pretty much dead. Not even in range of that. Not even in range of that. Somehow died. Alright, we'll put it on easy. We will try this one more time. We'll lower the difficulty, and we'll see how that goes. Because that is infuriating. I feel like I'm getting cheated out of those hits there. You're seeing it as it's happening. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. See if there's something you saw in the comments that I'm not seeing. But it's... And it's supposed to get way harder than this. I almost feel like either I'm just really horrible at it, or it's just a cheap-ass death. So I'm curious about what you guys think. Or if you end up playing it, or if you have played it, if I'm just missing something, if I'm not doing something right. See, how the hell am I supposed to avoid all those bombs? They want me to combo. They punish me for trying to pull off big combos. There's some health there. That's nice. Get my horn there so I can summon my dudes. Let's do that. Let's summon dudes. Alright, big boss. Alright, that time he just smacked me across the room. That's cool. Dragon kick! Let's see if I can block those tornadoes or something. Well, you can't block the shockwave. Good to know. Alright. Got the bombs out, so he takes damage easier on the lower difficulty for sure. I'm not sure if I take less damage, but he takes more. By far. How am I supposed to get close enough to the bombs to detonate them if you're just going to stomp on them and blow them up for me? Alright, here's the tornado. Can we block the tornado? I think that minimized damage on that deflect, but I don't think it negated it entirely. And now you got little enemies coming to help you again. Yay! Kick you out of midair there. Had 3 bombs. Woo! Tornado! Jeez, that took most of my health. Get you out, get you out. Kick you in the face. He's blowing himself up with tornadoes now. Alright. Smack that bomb that way. Boom, boom. Come on, can we get him? We're pretty close. We're low on health though. Oh, no. Take that bomb. Yeah! Alright, we beat the giant stone statue. And these guys are still on us, so we gotta finish them off without dying. I missed the kick. No, where are you running to? Where are you running to? No, lay down. I don't want to say I don't like it, because I do. It's fairly enjoyable. I mean, it really is, especially when you get those combos going. You feel like a straight badass, but it's not. It's so damn repetitive with the way the combos are executed. Oh, what the hell is this? A ninja? Alright. That it's enjoyable, but it feels cheap at the same time. Wow, that worked. See, this one I feel like I'm doing balling on. Maybe it was just that boss that I was having a hard time with. But I took her out, no problem. Buddha stamp. Alright. And there we go. A D rank. How the hell you would do that with an A or an S is beyond me. But that was a quick look at Kung Fu Masters. Kung Fu Strike. I do apologize. Kung Fu Strike, the A Warrior's Way. And is available on Steam for $9.99 or your regional equivalent. I wouldn't pay full price for this one. If you find it on sale and you want something to just kind of kill some time and do some beat ups on, go ahead. I probably will not be continuing on this one, which is a shame because I like beat 'em ups. I really do. Maybe I'm just bad at this one. Maybe it's something that I'm not understanding about the combat system, but it feels too cheap for me. And I do not want to play a beat 'em up that feels like it's cheap and trying to take my quarters from me. I want to actually be able to get good at it and actually be able to avoid the damage coming from tells and whatnot, which is just not here in this one. So, but that's my opinion. Take it for what you will. My name has been Asher, and this has been the Steam Shuffle. I'll see you guys next time.